Sup, man, and welcome to the Redneck's Guide to Not Sucking at Dark Souls. Now, if you watched the last episode, you saw how to use basic strategies in order to enable you to get through the basic content. Just basic strategies to ensure that you can survive a general encounter. Now we're going to look at how to fight a boss. Now, bosses are different than regular enemies. They've got a lot of HP. And so you're not just going to be able to hit the attack button and just hope for a victory. You've got to learn defense. You've got to learn their patterns and their attacks. You've got to learn when to dodge, when to block, and when the safe opportunity is to attack. It's kind of like fighting a boss in an MMO. You've got to learn the strats, but you can figure them out for yourself. It's not terribly hard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and walk in, and we're going to face this boss. Let's go ahead and pull the sword out of here, and this is going to spawn the boss fight. Now we've started the boss fight. You see, he's getting up. So we don't know, let's just say we don't know what he does. Just always move, and be ready to hit that dodge button. Oh my goodness, oh, just like that, hitting that dodge button. We don't know what he's doing. Watch for his attacks. If you don't feel like dodging, you can block with your shield just like that. Oh, but look, his attacks do a lot of stamina, so we can't just block all day long. So now that we know we can't just block every attack or he'll stagger us, and we don't know his pattern, what we're going to do is just sit back and watch. See what he does. Keep your shield raised just in case you get hit like that. But remember, while your shield is raised, you regen stamina. Oh goodness! Dodge roll. You regen stamina slower while your shield is raised. So dodging is usually a safer way to avoid the damage, but you've got to time it well. Okay, we've seen some of his attacks now. Okay, there's that attack. Ooh, that's a new one. Oh no, he's attacking again. All right, we've seen that this guy doesn't seem to attack terribly fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait. Okay, there's one. There's the other. Oh, we missed. Now's a good time to attack. Hit once, hit twice. All right. Oh, we're going to dodge that. So now we've done some damage. And now we see that this is his attack pattern. We've seen most of his attacks, and now that we know what his attack pattern is, we can start trying to capitalize on his weak points. Waiting for a moment when he's distracted, or a moment where he's in the middle of an animation and isn't able to attack us. Like that. Oh no, we mistimed! We got hit. That's okay. He didn't deal a whole lot of damage. We're still okay. Now see what I did right there is I saw that he leaps forward, and I was like, maybe I can run behind him when he does that. And look, it's working. Now we've got a strategy. We see that when he attacks like that, he leaves his back way open. So now we know that if we can get around to his back, we might be able to attack him safely. So let's wait for an attack. Oh, let's dodge that. Okay, we're at his back, dealing some damage. All right, we're about to get to a critical part of the boss fight here. And that is this. Oh no, he transformed. Now the fight's totally different. What do we do now? Ow. Okay, so, oh no, look at that range. What are we going to do? We've only got a little bit of range. How are we going to fight this guy? Well, first of all, we're low on health. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, Jesus. That was actually a little bit scary. We're low on health. We can't afford to take much more damage. So we're going to drink an Estus Flask because he was in the middle of an animation. I don't think he can reach us from here. Oh, an opening! Alright. Oh no, what's he doing? Dodge. Alright, so that is the key. You're going to want to play really defensively. Block. Use your shield. Use your dodges. Oh my goodness. Try and stay defensive, trying to see what he is doing. There's an opening right there. Oh no, he hit me again, but that's okay. He didn't do too much. Oh wow, that did all of my stamina and damage. So he just broke my shield, but that's okay. We're using our blocks very effectively. We're just blocking that damage. An opening. Always looking for those openings. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to play defensively. We're just going to look for those openings, try and read his attacks, know when to dodge, when not to dodge. Ow, ow. Oh, man, he hit us again. Good thing we've still got some Estus. Oh! And you got to look for when that Estus opportunity arises. Don't just drink an Estus out of panic, because if you don't have a good time, if they are if they are about to do an attack, then using an Estus can actually get you killed. So you got to be you got to be careful about that. Oh, dodge that! Oh, I've seen that attack before. I know it lunges forward, so I'm aware. Okay, ow! I'll swipe. Oh, big attack! I can leap behind him. I've known that I can get behind him and usually be safe. A hit attack again. All right, we got him. See, what we did is we played it safe. We played it defensive, and we were able to take this boss out. So that is how we're going to defeat a boss. You want to play it safe. You need to read their attacks. Learn what their attack pattern is. That is the key to beating bosses in Dark Souls. You've got to know the strat. You've got to formulate a strat. Running in and attacking blindly almost never works, unless you really, really, really know what you're doing, or you're just ridiculously lucky. But just running in and attacking blind, you see how much damage he was doing? You know, getting hit by 2 or 3 attacks, and I'm almost dead. And I've only got so many heals. So if I attack at the wrong time, he does way more damage to me than I do to him. So I've got to be defensive. Because I have so much less health than him, I cannot afford to get hit. Whereas he can. So that dictates we've got to play defensive. And that is the key. Don't get over aggressive. So that's going to bring us to the next thing, which is that whenever you beat a boss, it's going to spawn a bonfire in the boss arena. That is only true for Dark Souls 3. That is not true that is not necessarily true in the other Dark Souls games. But it is true in Dark Souls 3. So now we've gotten this bonfire. We're going to go ahead and end this video here. This is basically how to beat the tutorial and how to get the most out of just basic strategies, basic training, in order to allow you to maximize on being really defensive, being able to stay alive, learning patterns, and attacking when it is opportune. So let's go over what we learned today. Number 1, be defensive. Defense is the name of the game. You need to learn how to be defensive. Don't attack blindly. 2, learn patterns. Learn your enemy's patterns. You've got to figure out your enemy's attack pattern and attack when viable. If you see an opening, feel free to go for it, but you've got to read those openings. 3, learn when to rest and when not to rest. Resting at a bonfire will respawn all the enemies. So it will give you all of your stuff back, but it'll make you have to do the whole place all over again. So be careful of when to rest at a bonfire and when not to rest at a bonfire. And 4, when fighting a boss, learn the pattern before you attack. You got to learn the pattern before you attack. Just going in and attacking wildly will get you killed. I promise you, it will get you killed. And you know what? I'm going to show you a video of the first time I fought this boss. I died to him. Twice, actually, because I didn't know how to beat him. And I have played the other Dark Souls extremely extensively. But I just knew that was part of the game. Some people get lucky and can beat him on the first try. I wasn't so lucky. So I will post up another video of how to beat this guy like an absolute boss. And then, so you can watch that as well. So that is the basis of how to not suck at Dark Souls. I'm going to be doing another tutorial series on various other aspects of the game, but this is the absolute basics of combat basics, basic strategies, and how to generally fight a boss. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I love it when you guys hit that subscribe button. Now y'all have a good one now, you hear?